with it. And then she could, you know, just keep it moisturized, or there's toe pads, or, you know, and then you can feel it, and you can feel the thickness, and you don't have to be completely OCD. You know, I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm going to do that. And she had done, oh, she's got some fungal nail here. Does this hurt at all?
No,
it's okay.
It doesn't.
It doesn't, and it's not too long, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Well, you know what? Do you want me to?
You do whatever you want.
Because
you do whatever you want.
A lot of people just say cut to the edge of the tip of the toe, but my thought is with fungal toenails, and this one isn't even really adhered. Let me turn this thing off. I get them as short and take out as much as possible because they act like a sponge, and then they just get worse. And this could lift up, like you could catch that on something and it would pull away. So I'm going to go ahead and take some nippers. I'll just take my standard usual Amazon whatever company, I don't know where these came from, but these guys here, because I like them. And I'm going to go, because I'm going to go in the corner. I hold them this way. I have a friend, she holds them that way. To get into that corner so I can see it, I'm holding them this way. So I go like that, little clip, and you just want to do little bites at a time. Yeah, that's all kind of funky there. Sorry, don't mean to insult your toenail, but
No, it's
okay. And then to get into that corner, so I'm kind of exploring, and it's not attached. I don't know if you can see it, so I'm going to get a little bit more off, and it's, yeah, we may be ending up taking off almost the whole nail here. We'll see.
Really?
Well, we're going to get it short as we can. You don't want that? No, okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, because I don't like to use nippers if it looks like it's going to be putting a lot of pressure on them, because it can be uncomfortable. And one of my goals is to do painless foot care. And so I'm going to go back to, I'm not going to use the diamond because it would wreck the burr. I'm going to use the carbide. I think I named this one the in-betweener, but I'm going to go back to this one. I'm going to get my headlamp all askew, and then I'm going to turn it on. And then I'm going to be in the pencil hold.
Can I ask you a question about meat? You might know. If somebody told me if I'm having foot pain in my
So I go along the edge, and I'm kind of just seeing what's underneath here. And I call it feathering if I'm just barely touching, like I'm pressing harder on the nail, but when it's at the tip there, it's more of a feathering motion because I don't want to hurt her. And sorry, my glasses are steaming up. Yeah, let's see. I'll take the clean part here. And then Abby, you can do her other foot, okay? We're going to switch after this. This is
Yes.
So again, feathering. Ooh, this is where, so I'm not going to get it too much shorter, but just for fun, I'm going to use this little odd-shaped one, which is kind of a fun thing. I like just taking what I've got and seeing what it'll do, but I can get under the edge with this shape. So I'm putting it in there, turning this on, and then yeah, that's kind of fun. So that little tiny edge can get underneath the edge of the nail and get some of that stuff out, and then I can get this stuff out. It's like sculpture, so I feel much more like a foot artist. Oops. We okay? Have I caused you any discomfort
No.
yet? I paid her to say that.
Amazing.
Yeah. She's okay. Okay, so that's that one. That's just kind of fun. Let's see what else I've got here. I'm going to look in my box of burrs. and see, oh, now this one, and I'm going to carefully get it in there. Okay, so I'm going to put this long, thin one on there, because this little guy, and this is from a very inexpensive set of burrs that I got. So if they lose their surface or something, I'm just going to throw them away. But I'll get a lot of use out of it. But so this little diamond one here, I can go in this corner, tap, tap, tap.
And you can see the powder is from the fungal nail.
Yeah. Oh, and I did read an interesting resource that people worry about contagious of this. The dust has to be live, and it has to be on keratin. Anyway, it isn't as contagious as one would think, but you still have to take all these precautions, because a lot of people that we see, you know, have Hep B or Hep C, or we have AIDS.
I don't have any.
No, okay.
Don't worry.
All right. Well, we act as if everybody
I
does.
know.
We act as if everybody has kind of AIDS and diabetes. And we just, you know, you sterilize, you use the highest level of infection control. So I'm going to go back here with this guy and get this little stuff under here. Whew. Okay. See that black? That's just, I think you may have stubbed this a long time ago, and there's some old black, you know, blood under there.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm touching my fin. It just is. I did used to be an operating room nurse, so I know every time. Yeah.
Operating room is a dental assistant.
Did you? Oh, were you a dental assistant?
Yeah, I
Oh my
was.
goodness. Okay.
Clinic Becky.
Okay. So, and you can kind of clean up. You don't want to use the diamond, you know, like I said, on the nail too much. But I'm happy with this. I could probably do more. And then, but what I'm going to do is get it a little bit thinner back with the carbide again. So, and there will be times that I will never use a nipper at all. I'll only use the burr on everything. If they're big, thick nails and calluses, but I'm kind of switching around for demonstration. So I'm going to just kind of finish off that edge. And then another thing you can do is say you pinch the sides to make sure that they're not ingrowing or painful. And there's no problem there, right? Yeah. Okay. And her other nails are pretty short. They look okay. I'll just kind of give them a little edge. Actually, what I'm going to do, because they're thin, is I'll finish them off with this diamond burr. Even though there's nails. I think the point I want to say is you wouldn't take a big thick nail and use a diamond thing like this and go and try to do the whole thing. But you can use it a little bit to kind of smooth off the edges.
Do you have a Band-Aid?
I don't know. I've seen one, but where it is right now, I do not know. I usually don't have them in those kits, but I did see one somewhere. Who's bleeding? Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. And then I'll go there again. Okay. And then a little bit. Okay, that's it. So